This is the Voice Vlog. Hello, I'm Jan van der Stool. I am an international musical therapist working from central New South Wales in Boy. And from there I have helped tens of people to be self-expressed, and therefore I am very qualified to give expert criticisms to the contestants and the judges from The Voice. So last year I did my vlogs and they got a little bit of a virus going, and so this year I thought I would do them again and try to help more people to come to my courses. So this year I'm only doing a maximum of 3 minutes for every vlog. So I have a little timer, and once that is done, doesn't matter where I am, I'm just stopping. Okay, so this season, the new judges, firstly, they have the same setup as last season, as we can see here. They have the guy here, and the girl. This is Delta. It's exactly the same, but this year they have the same thing here, where they have the Mexican guy, then they have an Australian girl, a black guy, and Joel. He's my favourite, always. So this year. They replaced Delta with Danny Minogue here, which is lovely because she's of course on all of the shows at the moment, all the talent shows. I love her new blonde hair. Look, it looks fantastic. And then they have another guy instead of Seal. They got a different black guy this time, and his name is Will.i.am. And I'm just leaving those stops. It's actually how his name is because it's got little stops in the punctuation between all those bits of his name. And that is very important. I know this from Toastmasters, completing my self-expression and Masters of Public Speaking manual. So, the blind auditions began. Here's who got through. We started with Cat Jade. There she is. She was wearing little cat ears. And Cat Jade, she's sort of like Harrison from last year, but instead of suffering from stuttering, she suffers from a nose snort. So that will be interesting to see what happens. Then we had Matt Veraces. Now he's clever. He knows the formula of always singing one high note. That's when the judges turn around. So, you've got to just have it out of the blue, like this. Love is in the air, everywhere you look around. You just put it in there, and then no one expects it, and then they all turn. But you can't do too many. One, they want more. Two, they feel satisfied. Three, they start to go get off. We've seen it. So very good to Matt. Then we had Frank Lakudis, and he was really rocky. Had a terrible hair, but can't remember a bit more than that really about him. Anya Nissen was next, whose grandparents unfortunately lost all of their belongings in a fire, which was really sad. And so I don't remember much about her, but this story was really sad, so I remember that bit. Lionel Cole was the next one, and he's actually interesting. He is the he is the nephew of Nat King Cole and the cousin of Natalie Cole, which is amazing. And he sang the lovely song Unforgettable, written by anyway, I've forgotten who wrote it, but yeah, that lovely song. That's funny, isn't it? I forgot who wrote it, and it's called Unforgettable. And then we finished with Carlos, who calls himself C Major. He had a very long name, and then he started talking Mexican to the Mexican guy, and then they were all talking Mexican. It was a bit like a foreign film then, and then they talk again in Australian. In the ads, I thought it was also very clever that we were reminded of how much a big deal it is to win The Voice, or to even be on it, because we had one of my favourites from last year, Steve Clisby, in the advertise breaks. He was doing a Commonwealth Bank ad, so he's living the dream, and so it was good to be reminded of that. Oh, I'm over the time already.